Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 10 of Crusader Kings 2. We started off as the Count of Ravenna. We are now the Duke of Ferrara. We've already managed to grab a few bits of additional territory here, but because our liege has now died and his heir has taken over, the law of enforcing realm peace has now reverted, so this allows us to fabricate claims. Well, we could always fabricate claims, but now we can actually declare war on our neighbours, providing we have a CB against them. So now is a very good time for us to be able to start fabricating a few claims in the hope that we can take a few bits of land here and there. Just going to have a quick look around and see if there are any wars that we can declare. Let's just have a quick look at the diplomacy map mode. So we do have some claims here apparently. Oh, independence. Do these belong to my liege, then? During a particularly heated argument in the council, Prince Bishop Maginulf stepped in as you were about to make a fool of yourself. He was able to argue for your point, not only saving you face, but also winning the argument for you. It's obvious that Maginulf's smooth talking was the sole reason for your success, and denying that fact would likely paint you in a bad light. So, we can gain 150 prestige, and he owes us a favour, or we can lose 150 prestige. Minus 25 general... well, I guess we have to owe this guy a favour. Now, what we will do is we're going to go ahead and buy a favour, and then we're going to go ahead and do this. He should no longer owe us a favour, and we shouldn't owe him a favour. Yeah, we don't owe him a favour anymore. Good. So... just wanted to make sure that I don't like owing people favours. So apparently I can get independence here. So could I declare direct war on you? Yeah, we just need a CB. I'll try and take some of this land if possible. But yeah, there isn't really any land we could get a CB on. We could declare on Germany. Why would we want to declare war on Germany? Make tributary. Well, we already made Venice a tributary. But there really isn't an awful lot else we can do. Oh, there's some nasty stuff going on around here. What is this that we've got here? It is the measles and smallpox. I think we are actually going to shut the gates here. Shut the gates. Reduce our diplomacy, but we want to try and avoid dying if we can. One child lacks an education focus. This is our bastard son. Definitely think he should be going the way of Marshall looking at that. As I'm spending a pleasant moment alone with an attractive cook, the wretched child Hunilla comes up and promptly starts chiding me about morals. I'll catch the brat and give her a good hiding. Or it doesn't matter, so I can lose 50 prestige, or her opinion of me gets changed, and she could become wounded or stressed. She may gain haughty. Let's go for that. And she did. She became haughty. Fantastic. Told everyone lies about me as childish revenge for the deserved beating I gave her. So we lose a bit of prestige. We're over 2,000 prestige though, which means we've got the maximum amount of opinion boost, because you get one opinion boost per 100 prestige up to a maximum of 20. So if we were to go ahead and look at any of our vassals here, you should see prestige plus 10. I thought it should go up to plus 20. Maybe it's 0.5 then. But I do know that 2,000 prestige is the cap for opinion. My mission to Rome. What about Rome? No, it is just Rome, actually. It's not Rome, it is Rome. Apparently the E has disappeared off Rome. Any particular reason for that? Why is this just Rome? Is this some cultural thing that I'm unaware of? It's very strange. Yeah, it is just Rome. Okay, fair enough. I shan't argue. Your steward, Mayor Lampert, wants to talk about the old tunnels under the castle. The argument is that they should be maintained better now. Times are rough. You'll never know when you'll have to get out quickly. So, if we decide not to trust him, we gain the trait Paranoid, which we don't really want. Or hand him a faded map of the tunnels. Increases his opinion. Does he like as he does? He's plus 100, which is quite a lot. So I think we can trust him. He's craven. He's content. Yeah, let's go and do that then. Obviously, we don't want to do it on somebody who might possibly be trying to kill us. My liege, Mayor Lampert catches up with you as you're strolling down the main hall. He looks concerned, and you order him to spit it out, whatever the news is. The tunnels, my lord. He breathes and continues to tell you that it seems somebody has been using them. Guards have stumbled upon tools and torches recently used by the looks of it. This is a great opportunity for an ambush. You order more guards to the tunnels, hoping to catch anyone sneaking in or out. Or, well, we don't want to be craven, so we'll go ahead and take the next option. I'm not familiar with this particular line. Your guards have captured someone in the tunnels. However, the person does not seem to be completely stable. Your guards' faces are not showing the usual bloodthirst when they present Gatha. Gatha the Troubadour, a starved-looking and oddly jumpy person. So that's you. Let's hear what she has to say for herself. Throw her in the dungeon. Or it would be almost a mercy to execute her. Now, she's shrewd. She's a poet. She's kind. She's wroth. She's stressed. Why do we want to kill her? Let's hear what she's got to say for herself. You approach the locked door warily. Inside, Gartha is talking quietly to herself. The guards tell you that she claims to have had a lover at court. They were on the way back to the castle when her beloved fell ill. Devastated from the loss, she remained in the tunnels. She doesn't seem all there, my lord. That poor thing, let her join my court. Obviously, she'd be secluded with courtiers because we've got the gates open, so she'd lose -5. Or I can't risk it, she has to go. Let's let her join the court. Hopefully nothing bad happens. We are going to keep an eye on her, though. Open council positions. We have a council position for a court chaplain. In the middle of the night, to a loud clamouring down the corridor, outside your room, the shadows of pitchforks paint the walls and you hear screaming. You close the doors behind you. How did the peasants get in? The tunnels should be secure. My Mayor Lampert had them inspected. Guards to arms. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a new court chaplain. You've got 19, so that'll do. Let's go ahead and move you to Rom, I guess. What is the Pope's opinion of me? It is 52, that's not bad. Could we ask you for money? Maybe. Got a fair bit of piety. We'll ask. He might say no. But it would be worth having some money in case we need some mercenaries at some point. As the peasant rebels screamed the name of their leader, Gartha the Troubadour, oh wow, you furiously charged them, hacking them down one by one. They had made it into the castle, but this was where you drew the line. Together with your well-trained guards, the rebels had little chance of succeeding. In the wake of the victory, you contemplate the harshness of it all. This doesn't feel like a victory. The rebels were slaughtered. We gain the trait cynical. We gain 1 martial. National revolt risk -8%. And general opinion +10. So all in all, that is actually quite a good event chain. So that's given us... I wanted to be paused there. That's given us some extra martial now. So a martial's still terrible. It's because we have consumption and we're infirm. But we'd have really good martial if we didn't have consumption and we weren't infirm. So you are now imprisoned. Which is a shame. She'd have made an excellent lover. She has relatively good stats. Better than those of our wife, the homosexual. So what do we want to do with her? Put her under house arrest. See, she doesn't hate me. She's imprisoned. Just peasant leader. Why don't we just let her go? I doubt we can ransom her for anything anyway. We can banish her. How much money does she have? Nothing. Let's go and release from prison. I am a merciful man. She actually quite likes me. So she might become useful. We can marry her off to somebody. How old is she? She's 19. Brilliant. 186 gold, or ducats, or whatever they are, from the Pope. So, do we have an unmarried son? You're only 4. Githian, we have a... Oh no, Githian's dead. That's why you're only 4, because you're not alive anymore. And you are married. You do have a son. Your son is only 4. So nobody else we could marry off to her right now. I'll keep my eye on her. She might start some more peasant revolts. Something appeared there and then disappeared before I could act on it. It's taking some time. Oh, my Chancellor is now gone into hiding, so I can't fabricate this claim. Due to the affliction spreading throughout Ferrara, I have been forced to seclude myself with my court at Ravenna. So all of my advisors are now going into hiding because we've got this flipping annoying epidemic going on, which is measles everywhere. So we'd like that to go away. I received word that your spy master has been trying to learn of new technological advances made in one of my counties. This is intolerable, and as a stop to further interference, I have arrested him. So, unfortunately, our spy master has been arrested, which is a little bit of a shame. Again, we don't want our son to be spy master. That's always dangerous. So I guess it's just going to have to be one of these random people. You've got measles anyway. Where do I want to get you going? We probably want you to continue to study. In fact, actually, before we do that, let's just have a quick look at the known plots. So Anna is still trying to kill my granddaughter. She won't stop, unfortunately. Oh, she actually will. So let's ask her to stop that. And what are you trying to do? You are trying to kill off my son. Well, we don't want that to happen. She'll say yes as well. That's fine. So we don't need our spy master working to stop any plots. So let's go and send you back to Byzantium. And this time we'll go for this county here. He might be slightly less chance of being caught. We were unfortunate getting caught there. I really do think we were. Seek treatment for illness. Yeah, we need to do that again. She's agreed to stop that plot there. Seek treatment for illness. You're trying to kill him up. That's the same plot. We've already asked you to stop. So let's see what happens here. Your court physician. Now let's have a look. He still likes me. And this is the guy who is an attractive genius. He's an adventurer and he's celibate. He's brave. He's shy. He's one-eyed. Has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. Let's go for the my life is in your hands. It's always risky. Oh, I feel amazing. Brilliant. The pot which Mart the Wise brought with him to your chambers emitted a strange buzzing sound. Before you could stop him, he threw it on the floor, where it exploded in a cloud of pottery shards and a swarm of furious bees. As your physician fled the room, you remained their only target. I feel amazing. +3 martial intrigue, diplomacy, stewardship, learning, and +3 health. Very nice. Anna has now actually decided to stop scheming there. She doesn't like me particularly much, but she doesn't dislike me either. Surprised you haven't started killing everybody off yet. You've actually got a fair few children. So are these all of your? These are all of your direct children. You've had a few already. Got a few kids there, Anna. You don't have any claims on anything now, which is probably good. Always a little bit risky. Vassal inheritance warning. That is fine. Life exclusion isn't so bad. After finishing a hearty breakfast and belching contentedly, and you remark upon your foresightedness in ensuring Ravenna's leaders are well stocked. However, as soon as the words leave your lips, you notice the suddenly panicked look on the servant's face. My duke, you just ate the very last pickled boar's head, and almost all of our other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Furthermore, your servant continues to drone on, but that you are too aghast to listen. No more pickled boar's heads. This isn't good. Set remaining food to 5. What remaining food? We don't have any sort of food counter. You awake rejuvenated. After some moments of disbelief, you realise that the fever has passed and your appetite has returned. You have survived consumption. Fantastic. So the consumption goes away. We're still infirm, which is unfortunate. But things have improved greatly. You have searched Ravenna from top to bottom, and you have come to realise that there really is no more pickles boarhead. Not only that, but all of the other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Your servant really should have mentioned that. So everyone gets like -1 health. Now, Ravenna itself actually doesn't have the measles here anymore. Ravenna's rats have managed to find your meagre remaining food supplies and have eaten much of what remained. Change food to -1. I think we can probably open the gates again now, though, so let's go ahead and do that. Because Ravenna itself looks like it's actually safe and doesn't have the epidemic. Yeah, the epidemic's actually going away. A group of hedge knights. Yeah, we can lose the gold to become gregarious. Are we not gregarious already? We are not, so let's go ahead and do that. And gregarious is always nice. The hedge knights have participated in some minor tournaments together with our own knight. Sadly, one of those landless vagabonds has been severely injured. We could lose some gold for piety. Let's go ahead and do that. Got plenty of gold at the moment. I don't want to spend it all increasing buildings because I'd prefer to hang on to it in case we need some mercenaries at some point. You have gained back some of the weight you lost and finally no longer feel hungry all the time. The ordeal is finally behind you. Minor food shortage will be removed. That is good. So that should go away. Mayor Landpert has returned to my court and the council. Yet again, he is able to carry out his duties as steward. So, fantastic. So, my steward, I would like you to collect taxes in Ravenna. And you, I'd like to carry on fabricating claims over here. And yes, I know there is still some measles there, but can you actually get that done for me, please? You have a 10% chance yearly to do it. I've decided to institute the free investiture law. I can never remember what this one is. And I can't see it. We click on that. Investiture. So, papal. Only the Pope may appoint bishops within the realm. And this will give the crown a 50% piety cost discount when requesting special papal actions. Or free. Bishops within the kingdom can be appointed by their secular lieges and will be more loyal to their liege. The Pope will not be pleased. Any liege lord may appoint bishops. So, the Pope won't like us quite so much. But yeah, I guess we can sort of do that. It doesn't really make a huge amount of difference to us at this level. When we're a king, we might want the papal investiture. But that's fine if he wants to do that. That'll stop him changing any other law for 10 years. We have a child lacking in education focus, which is our daughter. Now, what are we going to give you? You're haughty, playful, and curious. Could give you a... no, haughty, playful, and curious. Could give you diplomacy. Yeah, let's give you diplomacy. Why not? Go and work on that. We do have a dangerous faction still. This is the Duchy of Ferrara, which is being led by our marshals. Quite sizable, really. You are the Count of Lombardy and the Count of Florence. Which isn't good. We should probably remove one of those from you. Let's go ahead and... can we ask him to end his plot? We can't. But we could take one of his counties away from him and give it to somebody else. And stop him being such a powerful vassal. So if we move... You've got a random barony somewhere as well. If we take the county of Lombardy away from you... That does reduce his opinion. We'll wait. We'll wait on it. I mean, I think... Worst case scenario, we can hire some mercenaries and go and beat him up. So that's not too much of a problem. So Gartha, what are you doing these days? You're still here in my court. You've actually got quite a high opinion of me. Because we were merciful. Long reign, attraction to gregarious, lieges gregarious, attraction to one-handed. You've still got no money. I would be content with visiting the church every other Sunday, but if I don't show up, the priest scolds me and tells me I should set a better example for my subjects. Another 15 piety. Doing quite well on the piety here. We've got over 1,000. Now, how much does the Pope like us? Yeah, only... Well, it's up to 11 now. We asked for money, which is an instant minus 25. Crushed a castle rebellion, both temperate. During a particularly heated argument. It's one of those events again. So what we're going to go and do here is we will buy a favour from you. And then we will go and do that. So we don't owe you a favour. 2,500 prestige now. So that is all nicely done. Young Odoaker is very easily satisfied and obviously lacking in ambition. So this is our bastard grandson. He should be more charitable, has a chance of becoming charitable, or he can do this himself. Becomes affectionate and content. Let's go ahead and do that one. Doesn't really make too much of a difference to me right now. Are you ever going to get that claim fabricated? That's what I want to know. Never been a shortage of soldiers. Very, very good. I really do wish you would stop leading that faction, though. It's actually going down a little bit. I mean, you do like me. What is it you actually want? Increased council power. Yeah, we don't want increased council power. We can't abolish the council yet, can we? Council... Yeah, the council is abolished. The ruler has full authority over political laws. I mean, even if we empower the council, they still can't do anything for a while. So that's fine, I don't mind that too much, but I think that is probably a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. I will see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.